Hello folks, I come to you this morning with a very important announcement concerning the wet shaving community on YouTube. It's so hard for me to explain to my family, friends, people that know me, what I do on YouTube, or our whole community on wet shaving, how we stand in front of our mirror in our bathroom and we shave for other men and sometimes some women out there. They think we're weird. You know, it's a weird thing we do. We're in our bathroom, shaving on camera. That's not right. But we love it. We love the gear. We love everything. Well, lately there's been a little phenomena popping up here in the wet shaving community that I think must stop. It's getting out of control. And as us YouTubers that wet shave, we must stop. We must stop the insanity. And what I'm talking about is this. This must stop. This is not for our face or our head. This is for plants and bad kitties that are in heat, need to be sprayed a little bit or something like that. But it's not for our face. Don't become a Mr. Furley from Three's Company, spraying his plants, but on our face. No, bad. So we must stop the spray bottle insanity in the wet shaving community. I know it's been around for a while, but lately it's been out of control. I'm seeing everybody. It's crazy. So please, give this back to your spouse, because I know you stole it from them anyway, so they can continue to have their nice houseplants hydrated and not our faces. We can use the water in our sinks. And for all those kitties out there that are bad, they must be sprayed, not our faces. So please, fellow wet shavers on YouTube, ban the spray bottle. Thank you. Hello folks, time for another video and shave. I'm goofy, right? I hope you enjoyed that public service announcement. I'm only making fun. I'm not serious. If you guys like your spray bottles, go to it, man. That's what this is all about. Doing your own thing. I was just playing just because I've seen so many lately, and my wife actually brought it up to me. She's like, what's up with all the spray bottles lately? Because a long time ago, there was one of my buddies who used it, and we used to make fun of him, but now it seems to be the crave. I still like to make a mess in my sink with the water, so, and by the way, I did steal this from my wife for my video, but notice how it's green. It's my favorite shaving colors theme. So anyway, I'm just going to do a basic shave today. I'm still laughing about that. Hope nobody was offended. It was just all in fun, just because we're cooped up here in the house still. The New Jersey governor, our governor of New Jersey here, said that we're on lockdown still for another month, so everybody's still going a little cuckoo. So today I felt like shaving with something kind of basic, like, you know, like I used to do back in the day. So today I'm going to be shaving with some Taylor Bond Street. This was not this particular scent, but Taylor Bond Street was my go-to for 10 years at least. And I'm going to shave with some lavender. Usually I shave with the lavender at night because it's more of a soothing kind of a thing. And it's very early because I want to get up early to do this video because I'm just feeling in a goofy, funny mood today. And razor, I'm going to be using my Merkur 38C, which is the same head as a 34C. It's just got a longer handle than the 38C. I just like a longer handle. And the blade that is in here, you can see the blade gap there, is a Persona Red or the Persona Platinum. I just nicknamed as the Persona Red, I guess, because their packaging is red and the wrapping is red. So that's kind of cool. So yes, we're going to go with the Lavender Tailor Wand. I've already whipped it up in the Timeless bowl with the Dscosmetics 24mm flat top. I know you can't see that now because it's full of lather, but that's the Dscosmetics flat top. Still laughing about that public service announcement, which was totally fake. It was just me playing around. I'm actually going to add a little water to my sink. Just making fun of the folks out there just using a spray bottle. That's just me. That's my sick New Jersey sense of humor. I'm going to apologize if I offended anybody. It wasn't meant to be so. It was just a joke. So anyway, pre-shave. I'm going to use that little pre-shave soap that my granddaughter made me a while back. That little Glycerine Pre-Shave. I'm going to just rub that on my face. I have a couple days of growth. Oh, it is slick. Yeah, I haven't used her pre-shave in a while, and she did mention to me the other day, hey, how come you haven't used my pre-shave? But I'll use it today. It is a nice little slick pre-shave that she made me. She's gonna be working on a shave soap for me eventually, but that was the little homemade pre-shave by my granddaughter. She's very inventive when it comes to projects and things like that, especially since now she's been home and the school year is over for the kids. They're still doing their online school, which I'm not even sure what date that ends, but they won't be going physically back to school for the rest of the school year, which is usually like mid-June, end of June. So they're done with actually physically going back to school. They haven't been in school since April, so since this pandemic hit. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Tailor Bond Street Lavender. To me, this is a very soothing Tailor Bond Street scent. The soap does come out purple. I'll show you that a little later. It does come out purple out of the container. It's a cream. But it lathers up nice and white as snow. Wow, I almost slapped my eyeball. Classic Tailor Bond Street performance. Like I said, Tailor Bond Street was my go-to for many, many, many years. Before I realized there were many artisans out there with some really good offerings. Alright, so just clear the lips. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. I know many states have lifted some of the restrictions, but many are still under this quarantine effect. Merkur 38C, Persona Red, which is a nice pairing. I've used this blade combination and razor in the past. The 38C is a mild razor for me. In the beginning it wasn't. When I first started using the 34 and 38, it was, you know, getting used to it would take a little bit, but now it's very comfortable for me. You still can cut yourself, so it's still a DE razor. So sometimes, you know, I'll get a little cocky and then it will bite because I didn't respect it. No matter how mild the DE razor is, Still must respect it. It does have a sharp blade in it. But this razor was my daily driver for years. Especially when I would shave on a daily basis. That's smooth. Hope you guys liked my last video, which was the red leaf shaving cube. Yeah, that last scent that I shaved with, which was the pipe tobacco, it really brought it back for me. It really brought back those childhood memories of long ago. The residual slickness on Delaware Bond Street, in case you're not familiar with it, it's okay. It's not like stellar. I mean, it's there, but it's not like it's grease lightning like some other soaps out there. It still serves me well. I could still shave on the residual. And plus I had that pre-shave that my daughter made me. My granddaughter made me. And that's a glycerin based pre-shave. So you can see my razor still glides nicely on the residual and that pre-shave. But I have plenty of lather left in my bowl, so why risk irritation when I have plenty? My hand was a little slick there. And with the unique flat top knot, synthetic knot that's in this Dscosmetics brush, it gives you that unique feel of a flat top. For a long time I wondered how a flat top felt and performed. And my buddy at Redbeard Shaves, Josh Morris, he was gracious enough to send it to me. No strings attached. And I just love it. It's a different feel on the face. It's a synthetic knot, so it's super duper soft, but it's a flat, flat top on it. I got that lather all over me. At least it's a nice lavender scent and nothing too strong. Alrighty, so we'll go against the grain. Such a nice, pleasant lavender scent. Not as strong as the grapefruit from Taylor Vauban, but it's there. Especially when it's right up under your nose. Lots of suds in the sink today. So the sea monster will be happy when I finally empty the sink. Lots of suds for the sea monster today. I got that soap in my ear. Just have a little under the chin. Trying to just get my hands clean there. I didn't even have breakfast yet. I'm starving. Because now the kids don't have to wake up super early because their schoolwork basically starts around 10, 9:30 or 10. So they pretty much just have to be up to sign in, get their assignments online. Yeah, that's good, folks. Look, I don't know if you get to hear that, but that's smooth. There's no residual stubble left on the face. The residual slickness is pretty good. Like I said, Taylor Bond Street, the residual isn't like off the charts, but it's good. It's not like it's substandard, but it's decent. Alright. Now the one thing I will tell you that I do admire about the people using the old spray bottle is they won't get their counter soaking wet like I do. I get my counter soaking soppy wet. But that's kind of how I like it. Alright, so, ooh, look at that, see? Even though that was a mild razor, I did kind of catch myself right there. I'm going to empty the old sea monster, and we'll see what the word of the day is from the sea monster. Let's listen. Whoa, I think it said, give me more of that lather. Alright, I'm just going to do a quick little cold water rinse after I just wipe off this excess lather that I kind of got everywhere. Alright, cold water rinse for Glenn. Alright, so get to use the old Lancaster towel. I always use that on my last wipe up because I don't want to get any lather in it. And let me tell you, this towel is a water magnet. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do my whole face, but I'm going to put a little bit of alum just on my neck right there where I did kind of get a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely get this sting right there. I don't feel the need to put it on the rest of my face. Just want to put it down there a little bit. And I'm using my Omega alum stick, which is slowly getting down there. I've had this now, I think, for 2 years. That's the Omega. Just putting it in a little area right there where I had that little weeper. Alright, so let me recap this shave real quick here for you folks. So that was Taylor Bond Street Lavender. Let me open it up so you can see that cool purple haze. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it's an awesome purple color. Very, very pleasant lavender scent. Not that overpowering kind of scent, but nice and pleasant. That was the Dscosmetics 24mm flat top. And we'll just see there. Maybe I can rinse it up for you while I'm letting this alum chill. And you know, tolerable bond, so it's got a great base. And I'll give this Dscosmetics brush just a quick rinse. Lavender smell is so soothing. But the problem with that is, like, when you use it during the day, I don't know, it might make me sleepy. That's why I like it at night, because it's very soothing. Now, since this flat top brush is synthetic, it does rinse out very easily. It doesn't take much to get the soap out of there and whisk out the knot. And I'll just dry off the handle there. All my brushes I hang dry when I'm done. If you've seen my shaved end video, see I have my razors, my brush stands right here for the brushes I use the most. And there's that cool flat top on there. How cool is that? Totally flat. And like it says, that is by Dscosmetics, 24mm. Very affordable brush too. And thank you, Josh, for sending me that back in the day. And that was my Merkur 38C, same head as the 34C, just a longer barber pole handle. And there's a Persona Red in there, or Persona Platinum on its first use. Man, good stuff. All right, so what I'm going to do real quick is, just where I had that alum, just going to put some cold water on it and just rinse it off, just because I don't like to leave the alum on my face, even though it was in that little small targeted area. All right, so to finish this shave, I think what goes good with this scent is a little Draggon Noir. This is one of the splashes in my collection that has a very weird and kind of a pleasant scent. It did take me some time to get used to it. It almost kind of reminds me of Florida water, but with a little bit more, like, heavier, I don't want to say florals, but it's an interesting scent, so I really don't want to explain it. Just, you can check out the link in the description, and they do give a description of, it's very complicated as far as what's in it, scent-wise. But I do like it. When I first started using it, I was like, this is weird, just because I had nothing to reference it to. But yeah, that was the Draggon Noir. Good stuff, and it paired perfect with the old Tell-All Bond Street Lavender. Alright folks, so if you enjoyed today's public service announcement, if I pissed anybody off or offended anybody, that wasn't the intention. I'm just making some fun. Cooped up in the house here, so I figured I'd just make that, since there's been such a plethora of videos lately with the old spray bottle. So for you folks out there, spray bottle on if that's your thing. And if you liked my video today, thumbs up. If you're like, are you retarded? Thumbs down. And thanks to all my subscribers. We're getting there. I think we're only 20 away from the next giveaway. So yeah, thank you to all my subscribers. You guys are awesome. And until next shave, Glenn signing off.